Do you struggle with receiving as a life path number 11? If that's something you're curious about, well, stick around. We're going to delve in deep and have some hacks to get through this. So, welcome, lovely people. My name's John Radcliffe. I'm the Code Breaker. I'm here to help you open the door so you can live the life you want. If you want to work with me one-on-one, check out my email in the description box, and also ask me about my upcoming membership community if you'd like to find out more, coming up soon. Watch this space. So, delving right into today's topic, struggling with receiving. Wow. That's a topic that I think probably just about everyone can relate to that, because when we're born, we don't have any problem receiving. As babies, we just cry and cry until we get our needs met. So it's quite obvious that we don't have a problem receiving as being born that way, but obviously through our life we make it mean that we're not enough, we're not worthy, we're not deserving, and therein we adopt the attitude of pushing away, rejecting. We just tell the universe we don't want to receive. And this is something that obviously has implications for every area of your life, without exception. That's relationships, intimate, love relationships, friendships, family, kids, everything, parents, you name it. Obviously, your love life, your relationship to money is affected by this inability to receive. Your work life obviously is the same. You know, can't ask for that promotion, that pay rise. You're not worthy. Feelings of not being worthy are related, all tied in with this whole idea of not being able to receive. But as you know, I'm a Life Path 11, and I'm talking to Life Path 11s, particularly in this video, because, as I said right up the top, that it's not being able to receive is something that affects everyone. But in the case of Life Path number 11s, it affects us even more deeply. So why is that? Why does it affect us more deeply? It affects us more deeply because as Life Path 11s, we are highly sensitive. We're highly attuned to the energy of other people. We take on other people's energy. And that's a topic for a whole nother video. But suffice to say that it makes us drained, different. We're highly gifted, highly sensitive. So we get the message from other people that it's just, you're too different, you're not okay, it must be you that's the problem. And so we take that on board and learn early on that we're not enough, and we dim our light, we shut ourselves off completely to receiving affection, money, whatever it is, success, you name it. Because that's kind of the only option. We end up becoming the doormat. We care deeply for other people's happiness, and we make it our priority to put other people first, make sure they're okay, be hyper vigilant just in helping anyone and everyone in our circle, or even not in our circle. It becomes ridiculous and unmanageable. And so obviously I quote Rumi a lot. My favorite quote the wound is the place where the light enters you. So it's a great quote. The point of the quote is, well, we all adopt these wounds through our life. We don't start out with wounds. It's possible, but it's less likely. But the point of it is that the way to a solution is to shine the light on it, or in other words, we need to pass through that. Having the light shined on the wound, we need to pass through it, and so we're going to be talking more about that during the course of this video. So, as I said, the biggest challenge for Life Path 11s is putting yourself first. And it's a challenge. There are ways to deal with that. You need to hack this hypervigilance that you have with wanting to help people, kind of like abandoning yourself. Instead, you have to sort of check in with yourself before you respond. Just give yourself 5 seconds, count to 5. I don't know. Get into the practice of thinking and putting, obviously there's lots of different things, but having a healthy practice in your morning routine is a great way of just meditating, having your acclamations, declarations, affirmations, and having that time to you, reflective time, planning time, how am I going to use my day, just giving yourself the acceptance and love. Maybe talking to the inner child, doing some shadow work is another good option to dealing with this work of coming to terms with the idea that you can receive, that you are worthy of receiving, and that you're a unique spiritual being having a human experience here on earth, and you're here to use your many gifts to help people. And you can't help people unless you first help yourself and love yourself and accept yourself and give yourself compassion, love and grace that it's okay, you've done all that you could do, you did your best, and you're going to be there for yourself no matter what. So that's a practice that's really helpful. So how do we get there? How do we get to this place where we just beat ourselves up so badly, shut ourselves off so much from the idea of receiving? Well, it happens through a variety of ways. I'll relate an experience in my life that you probably can relate to, and it brings up similar things that's happened in your life so you can understand it. Share in the comments too. Tell me how your path has been as a Life Path 11. How's your experience been in this regard? So in my situation, I remember particularly going through probably high school and always being a bit of an observer, particularly towards the end of high school when it was just clear that I was different to everyone else, and even perhaps picked on, bullied, sort of singled out as being different. And the reaction to that is almost always to just shut yourself down. And in my case, I always felt like I was from another planet. Number 11 Life Paths will be able to relate to this. Just never fitting in. I didn't fit into the standard kind of corporate environment, this traditional job market where you study for many years at university and then apply yourself, choose a profession or trade and apply yourself to that your whole life. I think as life path number 11s, we're so talented and gifted that we could almost do many different things. We're just that adaptable and gifted, and that often is the other reason why people pick on us, because they see something that, gee, I'm not quite as talented as that guy or girl, and it does bring envy and bullying often, and hence the not being able to receive, the shutting yourself off to receiving. So in my case, that has been a lifelong challenge, which coming into my own now as a coach, a mentor, a guide, helping people to discover their life purpose and just be able to move through these challenges. And when you start to see these challenges as just something that is refining you on this spiritual journey, you are able to reframe it, and then it's no longer the obstacle that you thought it was. In fact, it's just helping you, refining you to get into a better version of yourself, a new identity, climbing into that new identity, which I'm sure every one of you listening to me today just is so eager to do. So hopefully some of the subject matter that I talked about today will resonate with you in relating to struggling to receive. I hope this material has helped you, that you've got something you can take away from today's video, and looking forward to seeing you in our next video very soon. I put out videos every Friday and once a week. Thank you for listening today. Love you all.